Yo, it's slightly. Been up for an hour, maybe a little longer. 7:15 in the morning, and I am working on my feet. Feet are important for running. Those high drop running shoes that I talked about yesterday, most of them come to a point at the end. They end in a point, and they kind of pinch your toes together. Whereas these low drop shoes I was talking about, like Ultra and Topo, maybe there's some other ones I don't know about. Vibram, where your toes actually fit into little compartments. They allow your feet to, or your toes display, and your feet to work how they truly were meant to work. They allow you to build up the muscles in your feet instead of being pampered by cushion and springs that the carbon fiber springs they put in there. And that's the way to improve at running. One way. Strengthen your feet. Right now I'm massaging my feet. I'll try to show you. So I call it flossing my toes. I haven't done it in a while, but try to go through each toe, separate them out. Think about our hands. We can move them all around and they're dexterous, but our feet, they're jammed in the shoes and they don't get to move around as much. So if you can spend time working on your toes, spreading them out, the more surface area you have to push off the ground. If your toes are all jammed together like this, it's unstable and you can't really push off the ground as well. So the wide toe box running shoes are key too. Yeah, it's a hard transition from the high drop to the low drop. But the other part about the low drop and the wide toe box, the lower drop allows your heel to go to the ground more. It gives you more of a lever to push off the ground. I watched a running video once and the guy was talking about finding your natural springs. When you land forefoot and first you kind of find like a spring in your step. And that's why you want to wear the low drop running shoes, to find that spring. If you always have the high drop, you don't find that spring in your stride. Well, some people do, but if you're not a talented runner, you might not find the spring in your stride, especially if you're heel striking first. You have to forefoot strike to get your foot to compress and get your Achilles down to the ground, and then it's like a spring, it pushes you right off. And you don't have to work as hard. So yeah, just slowly try to transition. Like I was saying yesterday, buy some lower drop shoes with the wide toe box and rotate between the high drops and the low drops until you finally used to the low drops. It can take a while. And you gotta be humble because you might not be able to run as fast in them at first. But it's pretty cool once you figure out the natural springs. And I don't always feel it when I'm out of shape in the summer. I might heel strike a little more. But when I'm in good shape, I can feel it, and it's a cool feeling. I want you guys to feel that. Okay, that's all I got to say for today. Hope you guys are having a great end of your year. Adios.